Hello, and how are you? Welcome to the fourth episode in our series of trusting God, of talking about the greatness of God. In the former series, we've talked about how He's much wiser, He's much bigger, much more innovative. Today, we want to talk about the beginning of God. From where does God come? When does He begin? What does He have a beginning, or does He have an end? And that's a simple question that I want to answer with a resounding no. God has no beginning, He has no end. He is outside of time and space. Let's read from the Bible in the book of Psalms chapter 90 verse 1 and 2. It's a prayer of Moses, the man of God. Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you formed the earth, or the world, even from everlasting to everlasting. Now I did a bit of math. You are God. It says from everlasting to everlasting. I did a little bit of maths, and we had negative infinity and positive infinity. Whenever you had a value and turning to a figure that you cannot really come around of, you would just say it tends to negative infinity or to positive infinity. Now, that is God. He has no starting point. He's not definite. That I know on the 5th of May, so many years ago, I was born. On the something, you can trace back your birthday. You know when you were born. You even know where you were born. You have a definite start. God is not like us. God has no beginning, no end. Matter of fact, He's right now in your past, He's in your future, He's in your present, He's everywhere at all times. Well, omnipresent also means that He's in all time zones. Simple illustration. China is a few hours ahead of us, about 8, I think. So China is 8 hours ahead of us. Let's say China is if God has to be here and in China all at the same time, it would mean that He's living in 2 different time zones. He's in 2 different times at the same time. Now, He can tell me, Phil, you're going to get a flight and come to China, but in China, I have already prepared for you. So He's 8 hours ahead of me. If He's 8 hours ahead of me, that means He's in my future. While I need to fly 8 hours to get there, no, China is a bit so many hours from here. But He's in my future. He's also in my past. I don't know how to illustrate that, because if you are in China, then the people in China are in the future, and He's there right now, so we are in their past. Something like that. It's a bit confusing, but something like that. He's able to be in all time zones, so He's outside of time and space. He cannot be quantified. He has no definite start. That's how big your God is. While you have a definite employment date when they gave you the job, God was before that, He is in that, and He's ahead of that. He does not have a beginning or an end, so that He can sort your future while He's having coffee with you. He can talk about 20 years from now, and not talking about them as something futuristic. He can say, I have built you a house. You will see it 20 years from now, but right now they have finished building it. It is finished. So when God promises you, my dear, He is bigger than you. The promises God has given you, you might have to live longer to see some of them, and some you might not see, your children will see, but He has done it. To Him, it's done. It is done already. So when He said it is done, settle, rejoice in it, relax, because it is done. God is much bigger than us. He's much smarter than us. He's much more intelligent than us. And what we have learned today is that He has no beginning. He has no end. He's from everlasting to everlasting, from negative infinity to positive infinity. He is God. He has no start. You cannot quantify Him. You can't weigh Him. You can't put Him on a scale. He is bigger than all of us. I love you very much. And that is how much time we had for today. God bless you. Enjoy this sermon series. Enjoy God, and know that He is God by Himself. Big God He is. God bless you. Bye for now.